is currently working on a leadership development pathway. Her today's project is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. She'll share the impact and the importance of having a good mentor. Mentorship shaped her professional and personal life profoundly. Please welcome Dr. Taoran Le-Streit. Thank you very much.
I changed my major not once, not twice, 3 times, in 3 schools, in 3 countries. It definitely vexed my parents quite a bit. I was good at, but never thrived with the things I learned from the textbooks and the classes or the advisors. When I was a visiting student from a French engineering school, Professor Tanzerians at Georgia Tech in Atlanta met me and asked what topics I would like to focus on. I decided to work on using nanomaterial for wireless gas sensing. He said, "It's a wonderful topic." He introduced me to our material science engineering lab and the chemistry lab. I started to collaborate with the team there. The testing result was excellent. And Professor Tanzerians said, "Okay, let's publish it and patent it." With his guidance and the lab mates' help, our paper got accepted. And the first patent was filed through Georgia Tech Patent Office. Meanwhile, I finished my French school's dissertation. 3 days before my flight back to France, Dr. Tanzerians walked with me to the ECE department administration office. Surprisingly, he told the administrator, "Please take care of this student. I want she to become my PhD student." I was thrilled because it means Professor Tanzerians will continue to guide my research work in Georgia Tech with a full scholarship sponsored by his lab. I went back to France to finish my thesis defense and bought my flight back tickets back to Atlanta. For the first time, I met a good mentor who can guide my passion, my interest, and provide opportunities. During my first year PhD life in 2012, Professor Tanzerians left to teach in France. But he trusts me and let me to single-handle a $1 million grant proposal. I took a technical writing class and communicated with him through emails. It was a not easy process, but we won the grant. I earned the freedom to choose the topics I was interested in. This was also show me a good mentor trusts the protege to handle the opportunities they provide. During our internship opportunity Professor Tanzerians provided in 2014, I was inspired to use a 3D printer for the flexible electronic design. Professor led me to lead to build a 3D printing lab. We purchased 5 3D printers and built a 3D printing team quickly. In 2015, I discovered a small 3D printer company called Nscript in Orlando. Their printer was an excellent alternative candidate for our current ink. But the quote was beyond our research budget. Professor Tanzerians suggested I should not give up. I should fly down to Orlando. I come down to tour Nscript and convince them to test our lab-made ink on their printer for my final PhD project. A smart gloves, a hand gesture sensor, at zero cost. A printer technician, Sam, started to collaborate with me. Sam and I built the prototype and tested the result. Even Professor Tanzarians was very surprised everything worked out. With the Smart Glove project, I earned my doctorate degree in 2016. I will always remember Professor Tanzarians told me, never give up and always seek problem solutions. Looking back, Professor Tanzarian's mentorship didn't just guide me, but tried my research life during my graduate school. He showed me what is a good mentor, a person who can guide the prodigy, a person who trusts the prodigy for the opportunities they provide, a person who teaches you by example to never give up and always practice problem-solving skills. My business partner and I started wearable sensor companies last year. One of our approach is to build a 3D printing flexible electronics lab in Orlando. I thought about Unscript again. In 2019, SpaceX carried Unscript's 3D bioprinter to the International Space Station. It was the first 3D bioprinter in the space. I finally met Unscript CEO Dr. Ken Church. He really liked our project and wanted to help us and guide us. I met Sam again, and he is a full-time employee and now a PhD student in 3D printing technologies. This year, Unscript officially became our business partner. Dr. Ken is helping us with business plans and grants applications. Sam and his colleagues are working with our team. I'm still practicing and learning about innovative ideas, collaborations, problem solvings, and team building every day. And never give up, just like Professor Tanzarians taught me. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. That was very good.